Good morning, cadets. I welcome you back for the computer science session or class, our video tutorial for our uh, Boolean logic chapter. And in our previous class, we have studied about the Boolean laws. Then we had about Boolean postulates, right? Let me see. Okay, and then about the Boolean theorems. Now, in this class, already as we know, we have discussed about the basic logic gates, that is not, or, and gate, right? Or is similarly like addition, and is similarly like multiplication, and not is a negation, right? Apart from these three basic gates, we have some other gates also that we call them as a NOR gate, NAND gate, exclusive OR gate, and exclusive NOR gate. Let us see these gates now. They are basically constructed based on the working principle of basic gates only. So first let us see the NOR gate. What is exactly the NOR? The name itself is suggesting NOR, or which is made not. You can see here in the diagram. This is a OR gate, then made not. Or else this only dot can also be circle iterated. That is also correct. For three inputs it is like this. Understood? So while writing truth table is very easy. First you write for OR operation and then you make a NOT. For example, let us see here. If I write OR of this 00011011, if I write a OR gate, as you know that in case of OR gate output will be 0 if and only if all the inputs are 0. So accordingly the column here will be 1000. Now the NOT, reverse of it, not of it. If it is 1000, then it should be 0, isn't it? 1000, then it should be 0111, right? Once again, 0 OR with 0. First I am making only OR. Then I will come to the. I think it will be available here. Okay, here it is very easily there. You can see. See 00011011. If I make it OR, what will happen? 0111. If you make a NOT of that, wherever 0 it is 1, wherever 1 it is 0. That's how your table is here 1000. Getting the idea? This is as far as the 2 input AND gates. The same law is applicable for 3 input NOR gates also. This is 2 input NOR gate, 3 input NOR gate. So once again you have to write possible combination for 3 variables XYZ. 3 variables mean 2 raised to 3, 2 raised to 3 means 8, 8 combination from 0 to 7 that we have seen in octal, right? Now before writing the output function for this, let us see that one also. Okay, what is a NOR gate? There is 2 or more input signals and 1 output signal. Of course in any gates you take, number of inputs may be more, but now output will be only 1, except your NOT gate. Input is also 1, output is also 1. So in case of NOR, how I can give the definition of NOR gate? If all input signals are 0, then only output is high. If all the inputs are 0, then only output is high. If all the inputs are 0, then only output is high. Otherwise all inputs are 0. This is what we call as a logical symbol for the NOR gate, right? For 2 variables a plus b whole bar, if I write, see how we can represent now. OR gate with the NOT, that is a plus b whole bar. Separately I can also write OR gate and a NOT gate. This is also same, equivalent. And as far as the truth table is concerned, first you write the output column with OR and then you make it NOR. So that is how, remember, NOR gate symbol, right? Only OR followed by a NOT. Now in the same way, let us see the NAND gate. What is the NAND gate? There is 2 or more input signals and 1 output signal in NAND gate. If all the input signals are 1, then output signal will be 0. It is also known as universal gate. How it is universal gate I will discuss next. But now the name itself suggests NAND, and then make the NOT. Let us discuss here for 2 variables. You can write AND very easily. What is your AND? AND says that if all the inputs are high, then only output will be high. Then you make a NOT of this, that is wherever 0 you write 1, wherever 1 you write 0. That's how the output column will be here 1110 for the combination of X and Y. How the NAND gate is represented? See here, and followed by NOT gate, or AND followed by a small circle. This gate is represented for 2 variables and this gate is represented for 3 variables. Okay, the same thing is given here. NOT denotes inversion, or else separately also you can write it. So I think easily understood about the NOR and NAND gates. Okay, NOR means OR then NOT, NAND gate means AND and then NOT. Okay, now two more gates, exclusive OR and exclusive NOR. That will come later, exclusive NOR. What is a exclusive OR gate? XOR gate produces when inputs are not at equal logic level. It is also known as universal gate because fundamental gates can be retrieved. So every time I am telling universal, what is the meaning of? By using any gate, if you can represent the basic gates like NOT, AND and OR, such gate is called as a universal gate. That we will see in our next slides. But now, what is this exclusive OR gate? Can you see the symbol of exclusive OR here? What is that? There is a OR and there is a one semicircle here. This is for 2 input exclusive OR. If there are 3 input exclusive OR, X, Y, Z. Okay, now how the table is derived? Okay, let us check now very easily. I will tell you the easiest way. What was your OR gate? You remember? Now let us see. This is only OR gate I am discussing now. Let us see only OR. Okay, if it is a OR gate, my output would have been 0, 1, 1, 1, right? Isn't it? If it is only OR gate, my output would have been 0, 1, 1, 1. Why it is known as the exclusive? Means if here is also 1 at the end, it would have been OR gate. But this case is excluded. This case is excluded, therefore it is an exclusive OR. Getting the idea? In the other way, what you can say, your normal OR gate is inclusive OR gate because it is included all the possible 3 cases, whereas in the exclusive OR, the case of 1 1 is 1 is excluded, instead it is written 0. Another way of telling this exclusive OR definition is when the inputs are different. I can tell this definition for only 2 input variable. If the inputs are different, output is 1. If the inputs are same, output is 0. But this I cannot tell with the help of the 3 variable. There I can't say that, right? That's how what I can tell now. Another way of telling the truth table of output gate, exclusive OR gate. What we say? You just see here. Yeah. Another way of telling, irrespective of number of inputs, what I can say here, if the number of ones is even, here heading you can see, if the number of ones is even in the row, then the output is 0. If the number of ones is odd, then the output is 1. For example, here how many number of ones are there in the first row? 0, no? Number of ones are 0, no? It is even, therefore output is 0. Last also you see how many number of ones are there in this? 2, means it is even, therefore output is 0. Here how many number of ones are there? 1, odd, therefore 1. How many ones? 1, odd, output is 1. Now you come to the 3 variables exclusive OR gate here. Can you see? Here number of ones are 0, output is 0. Number of ones are 2, output is 0. Number of ones are 2, output is 0. Number of ones are 2, output is 0. If the number of ones are even, output is 0. If the number of ones is odd, you see here number of ones is 1, output is 1. Then number of ones is 1, output is 1. Number of ones is 1, output is 1. Then number of ones is 3 here, which is odd, therefore output is 1. That's how you have to remember. Now what will be the expression for exclusive OR gate now? Can you tell me what are the expression for the gates? What is the expression for NOT gate? X equal to X bar, right? Expression for NOT gate is X equal to X bar. If X is the input, output will be X bar, right? What will be for OR gate? If X and Y are input, OR gate will be X plus Y. What will be for AND gate? If X and Y are input, output will be X dot Y. Similarly, what will be for NOR gate? What will be for NOR gate? A plus B whole bar or with not. What will be for NAND now? What will be for NAND now? A dot B and not. Right? Expression. These are called as expression. Similarly, what expression I can write for exclusive OR now? You can see here, you have to select only those rows where the output is 1. If X and Y are input, I can write the expression. If it is 0 means it is complemented form. If it is 1 means it is uncomplemented form. Therefore, I can write one term as X bar Y. Another term I can write X Y bar. So my expression will be X bar Y plus X Y bar. Similarly, if I start writing expression here, it will be too long, isn't it? First term will be X bar Y bar Z bar. Next X bar Y bar Z. Then X bar Y Z bar. X bar Y Z. X bar Y bar X Y bar Z bar. X Y bar Z. X Y Z bar. X Y Z. This is what the total expression for exclusive OR gate. Now exclusive NOR gate. Exclusive NOR gate is very simple. Whatever exclusive OR you are getting, not of that. Now you remember what is output here? 0 1 1 0. Remember here. Okay. Now you see here the reverse of that. Where number of odds are even, output was 0. But here when the number of odds are even, output is 1. Now the reverse we have to write. Now the logical symbol of exclusive OR will be whatever exclusive OR is there, NOR means not will come here. That's all. Same exclusive OR gate finally made NOT. Whatever the output column you got for exclusive OR, it's reverse. As I told you, if the number of odds are even, output is 0. Sorry, if number of ones are even, output is 0. If number of ones are odd, output is 1. Here it is reverse. Wherever 1, you write 0. Wherever 0, you write 1. Getting the idea? Now how I can tell the produces 1 when the inputs are both ones or both zeros? What is the meaning of this now? If for in case of two inputs, easily I can say, what I can say? If the inputs are same, output is 1. Right? If inputs are same, output is 1. Other way, if the inputs are different, then the output is 0. This is a very simple definition of exclusive NOR gate in case of two variables. In case of three variables, you can't say like that, right? That's how you have to write in terms of number of ones, either even or odd, even or odd, even or odd, even or odd. Getting the idea, right? Now, with these total gates, which all the number of gates we have studied now, beginning with the basic gates NOT, OR, and then special gates, other gates, NAND, NOR, exclusive OR, and exclusive NOR. Four more gates we have studied. Any logics can be built from the three basic building blocks, that is OR, AND, and NOT. There are 5 examples are given here. First one, AB plus C. If I say AB, it is understood that it is A dot B, right? AB plus C. Second one, A plus B dot C. Then complement of A plus B. Then A plus B whole complementation, that is A plus B whole bar. And then the last one is F equal to A plus B dash C. Dash is or complement, you can say. Now let us see how the diagrams are written for these, okay? For your example 1 and 2. First one is AB plus C. The moment if you see the expression, you can decide first of all how many gates are required. So one gate is required to form AB and another gate is required to make it OR with C. Therefore AB using a AND gate, see A and B, product is AB, that is to be made OR. OR means OR gate here, that A dot B is added with C. A dot B is added with C. That's how one AND gate and one OR gate are required to represent the expression AB plus C. Now similarly, if it is A plus B whole bar dot C, how many gates are required? Once again you can see here, one gate is required to make the OR of A and B and then AND with C. So A and B OR is here A plus B, then here C is here, then we have to make it AND, that is A plus B dot C. Very simple. Understood how the Boolean expressions were writing the logical diagrams. Now the third example, this is A dash B, A dash plus B, or A bar plus B, or complement of A plus B. Very simple. If A and B are your inputs, I want to add them with the complemented form of A bar. See here, I have used a NOT gate here. A bar, this is B, A bar plus B. Next, A plus B whole bar. A plus B is simple OR gate, A plus B, the entire thing is to be complemented, that is A plus B whole bar. Now the fifth one I have drawn with the hand here, just you can see expression A plus B dash C. How many gates are required? Can you think? One gate is required for making B complement, then one more AND gate is for this expression, then adding with the A. 3 gates are required. See, first you take inputs A, B, C. The number of variables involved are A, B, C. Take A, B, C here, right? I want complement of B, that's why NOT gate. Then AND with C, its output is coming here, and then the A is added here, that is OR gate. Finally, our expression will be A plus B dash C. Hope you understand. You just practice some of the expressions of simple gates, then definitely you can write any given Boolean expression with the help of logic diagrams. Now you see here one interesting example here, evaluating the logic circuit. How the logic circuits are evaluated. Now first of all, we'll see how this logic diagram is drawn. What is our expression? A dash, I will call it as A dash, complement A I will call it A dash, A dash BC into bracket A plus D whole dash. How I should read this expression? A dash BC into A plus D whole dash. Now how this is represented? So the number of variables involved are A, B, C and D. So first A, B, C I have taken here, and then D I have taken here. Okay. Now A dash BC, so this is AND operation, so one AND gate is required, but complemented form of A, therefore I have taken a NOT gate here. So here A dash, here B and here C, right? That is to be made logical AND, therefore one AND gate is coming here. Before that I have to add A plus D, right? A plus D, so one OR gate is required here, one OR gate is required. Of course D must be added with A. One more time I would have drawn A here, rather than that A is already there, therefore I am taking A from here and D, both are odd, A plus D, and the entire A plus D must be complemented, therefore a NOT gate here. Getting the idea? Understood how the expression is drawn, with the how the block diagram of a logic gates is drawn using this expression. Totally how many gates? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? For one is for this complement, another is for this complement, 2 NOT gates. One is for OR here, sorry, one is for AND here, one is for OR here, and for both the one more AND is here. So for A, B, C one AND, right, and for A plus D one OR, and both it is one more AND. See, this is 1 and 2 is written, the meaning of which is this is the first AND gate for A, B, C, and 2 means then further to make it AND. Now determine the output. Determine the output X given with a value of A is 0, B is 1, C is 1, D is 1. Suppose if it asks you to evaluate the logic circuit, how you evaluate? Let us see. The values of A is 0, value of B is 1, value of C is 1, value of D is 1. Now let us come here. Now what will be the inputs at this stage now? B is 1, C is 1, and A is 0, but when it complements it is also 1. So it is 1, 1, 1, and output is 1 here, right? Now let us see what is the output here. D is 1 and A is 0, and you know that 0 plus 1 is 1. And when I make 1 with a NOT here, it becomes 0 here. Here it is 1 is coming. So 1 and 0 AND gate, it is 0. That is how you can evaluate any logic circuit if the values for the Boolean variables are known in an expression, right? Okay, now derive the Boolean expression. Now the block diagram is given to you. Okay, this indicates A dot B, This indicates C dash and added, right? A dot B, C dash and mere OR and whole complement it is. So entire bracket and complement. That's how the equivalent Boole expression for the given block diagram is AB plus D dash and whole complement, right? I have listed out here. You people have to draw the logic gates for these AB plus C dash D, A into B plus C dash plus B dash D dash, then A dash B plus C whole dash plus AB, and similarly try to draw the truth table for these three Boolean expressions. Draw the logic gate for these three Boolean expression. It is a homework for you just to become familiar with how to draw the logic circuit and how to write the truth tables. Now I was telling you while explaining the NOR gate and NAND gate, I was telling you about the universality of the gates. These two gates, NOR and NAND gates, are basically known as universal gate. What do you mean by universal gate? The gate is called as a universal gate if using that gate, if you are able to represent the basic gates. Which are the basic gates? As you said, NOT, OR and AND. NOT, OR and AND. So first I will tell you the NOR gate now. Okay. So if I can represent the NOT gate using NOR, if I can represent the OR gate using NOR, and if I can represent the AND gate using only NOR, then my NOR gate will be what? NOR gate will be universal gate. You just see here. As I already told you, okay, if I want to represent NOR as a NOT gate, okay, A is an input. Since this is the standard way of representing more than one, same input is given more than once, right? A is also given here, A is also given. So as per the NOR, it will be A plus A whole bar. If I evaluate A plus A any number of times, it is only once. So A bar. So my input was A, output is A bar. I am nothing, it is inverter gate, right? Similarly, NOR as a OR. If it is A and B, it's here the output will be A plus B whole bar. 2 times I am giving here, right? That is nothing but A plus B whole bar plus A plus B whole bar. 2 times I can write, or I can write only once. I have to make NOT here, right? No need to write 2 times. A plus B whole bar is nothing but due to this, because already I have proved as this gate as a NOT, so it works like a NOT. So if I am giving input as A plus B whole bar, the output will be A plus B bar of bar. And as per the complement law, you know that complement of a complement is the variable itself. So A plus B whole bar of bar is nothing but A plus B. It is nothing but OR gate. Now we have represented NOR as a OR. Similarly, NOR as AND gate. Now let us see. Here if is input A, because NOR already I have represented as NOT gate here. So A is an input, A bar here. B is an input, B bar is here. Now once again one more NOT gate here. NOR is nothing but once again like a, of course here two variables are different, A bar and B bar. Therefore what I will do, OR first, A bar plus B bar and whole bar. Now if I apply the De Morgan theorems here, what will happen? You just see A bar of bar dot B bar of bar. So A bar of bar is A only, dot B bar of bar is B only. It is nothing but A dot B, which is nothing but AND gate. That's how the NOR gate is represented as an inverter, or it is NOT gate, OR gate and AND gate. Therefore it is a universal gate. Similarly now with the NAND gate, exactly. NAND as a NOT, only in place of NAND you write a, sorry, in place of NOR gate. Earlier I had told about the NOR gate. In place of NOR you just replace with the NAND gate. It gives you as a inverter. See, for example, A into A, 2 times you are given, A into A whole bar, any number of times, write only once, A bar. A is input, A bar is output, it is inverter. Now for an AND gate, as a AND you can see. So A and B whole bar, this is already a NOT gate. So A B bar of bar, A B bar of bar, complement of a complement, that is AB. AB is nothing but AND gate. Now similarly here, A is A bar, B is B bar, if I make a NAND here, that is what will happen, A bar, yeah, it is multiplication, then not, A bar dot B bar whole bar. If I apply De Morgan's theorems here, A bar of B bar plus B bar of bar. A bar of bar is A, B bar of bar is B, A plus B, that is nothing but our OR gate. Once again, NAND is represented as NOT, NAND is represented as AND, NAND is represented as OR. Hence, using NAND gate, we can implement the basic gates. That's why NAND gate is also called as universal gate. That's all, the end of the Boolean logic here. Okay, Boolean logic chapter. Now in my next class onwards, I will move towards solving your practical programs. Okay, this is exactly the completion of entire syllabus now. Okay, in next class onwards, I will try to solve right from the experiment number 1 to experiment number 36, which I already sent you. That I will illustrate by executing as well as by drawing the flowchart and show you. So at least from next class onwards, try to be very regular to watch my videos. Okay, but till then, bye bye, thank you.